Have you ever spent time as a tourist in your own hometown? Because that's what we're doing today. They brought over their little babies.
The truth is, I want to gatekeep what is up next because those are like my spots.
I could stay here all day.
So cute.
We've traveled all over, and as travelers, we often pay attention to these little things in all of these unique places. But today, we're gonna go out in search of the perfect day, looking for all those small details in our own hometown. Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky.
All right, usually I am an exclusively savory breakfast person, but somehow Phil has talked me into a sweet breakfast this morning, and I will say this is my favorite one in town.
North Lime Coffee and Donuts is located on the north end of downtown, though they actually have a location on the south side of Lexington as well. They have their own coffee roastery, but they're most well known for their donuts. They have daily and weekly donut specials, but I'm a sucker for their original yeasted donuts.
Ooh, it's warm. It's like as big as my face. Oh man. It did just come out of the oven. By oven, I obviously mean the fryer. What I love about these donuts are that they're so yeasted. Like, the flavor is not super sweet on the inside. It's so good. I've loved these for a long time, to be honest. It's so freaking good.
That is so good.
I also just like that they're square shaped. Like, have you ever had a square shaped donut before? I feel like maybe it makes it better. That's scientific.
All right, now it's time for coffee.
Cup of Commonwealth is a staple in Lexington. It's also just nostalgic for me because it opened in 2013, just a couple blocks away from where I was working at the time. So you know that I took many lunchtime walks to go get an afternoon pick-me-up. It's not our go-to coffee shop during the week. Spoiler alert, that one is still to come, but it is a place where we love to stop in for a Saturday morning cup of joe. The experience was great like always, and we cracked ourselves up by seeing Phil's reflection in the cup of coffee. That must be a good sign, right?
One of the things I love about Lexington is that the coffee shop game here is seriously so strong per capita. We've been to a bunch of other places that don't have nearly as many good coffee shops, and so I feel very spoiled to be in a place that has so many amazing coffee shops that serve great coffee, but also like invest in the community. I don't know that there's anywhere that has invested in the community as much as Cup of Commonwealth. They made national news when they first opened for being one of the first places that did like all these pay it forward boards where you could buy a coffee sleeve and pay a coffee forward to another person. And I feel like they amassed like hundreds or thousands of pay it forward sleeves that were just all over the shop. And you can still see them if you're here. It just like warms my heart thinking about all these people who've been so generous. And I feel like the coffee shop has just really like embraced that kind of giving back to the community vibe. Plus, a regular cappuccino here is absolutely delicious. So as you may or may not know, Lexington is known for its horse farms. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about this city is that on basically every side it's surrounded by rolling horse farms with tons of really green Kentucky bluegrass. We're not huge horse people, but we do like to drive around and see the horse farms because they're beautiful. It's the most Kentucky thing ever to say, let's go for a drive, but that's what we're gonna do.
On the way to the horse farms, there's a random castle. Yep, you heard that right. The Kentucky Castle was built in 1969 and currently operates as a hotel and restaurant, and apparently a place for Deb to live out her Outlander dreams.
This is what I imagine riding a horse is like. As a reminder, I'm not a horse person, despite living in Lexington.
And there being a freaking castle.
And there being a castle where I obviously need a horse.
I love the fact that Lexington has a freaking castle.
I'm not really sure why, but it's so cool.
While you can find horse farms on nearly all sides of Lexington, driving out Pisgah Pike is our favorite scenic drive. The winding road takes you through several rolling farms, past the historic stone church, and to the Weissenberger flour mill. It's also just a few minutes away from the Bluegrass Airport, so it's a perfect addition for a trip to Lex. On our particular drive, we got to encounter a few, let's call them new friends.
Baby. Hi. What's up? Hi. You're so cute. Oh, we've got company. I know. Hi. Aww. You two are so cute. Hello. This man is a sucker. We were about to leave and he said, I need to give them more pets.
Thanks for coming over and visiting. They're so great. I think this is quintessential Lexington for sure. Just driving down, the horses are up by the fence. You gotta come say hi.
Hi. Thank you all. Oh, that's a cute look. It only took me this long, but I think I'm an actual Kentuckian now. That was honestly so cute though. We don't do this very often. We drive these roads, but we don't like get out and stop and just take in the horses. So honestly, today is a gift. It's so cool to explore Lexington like this.
Once we finally peeled ourselves away from hanging out with the adorable horses, we headed back into town to Kentucky Native Cafe, which is nestled inside Mickler's Greenhouse. This cozy restaurant is honestly an oasis in the heart of downtown Lexington, with all kinds of tables tucked between an array of plants that are native to the Bluegrass region. The property is perfectly curated and immediately transports you into another place. Plus, the menu is nutrient conscious and homemade, and the options are absolutely delicious. We had to pace ourselves with food today, but Kentucky Native also operates as a beer garden, so it's a perfect place to grab an afternoon drink amidst the lush plants.
I know most of our Lexington itinerary revolves around food, but that's because it's like what we enjoy doing here is eating good food. Kentucky Native Cafe is not a typical place we would come for like a quick lunch necessarily, but it is hands down the best atmosphere for a place to go eat in Lexington. It's gorgeous. You just feel like you're all of a sudden enveloped by this like rich rainforest. It's such a dreamy atmosphere. So anytime we get to come and hang out, have a drink or have some food here, we absolutely love it. Ooh, let's see it. So you can choose 2 or 3 things. We decided to go with some lox toast because we absolutely love lox, and then a local egg herbed salad, and then French green beans with labna and quinoa, which look amazing. I am not sure what this is. It looks like caramelized onions, so I'm excited to dig in. Cheers. Egg overboard. Ooh. Really herby. It's so good.
That's so good. It's like this little retreat. I could stay here all day.
I'm gonna leave the link in the description for our website where I've shared all of our favorite lunch spots because there are so many good places. But for the atmosphere alone, you have to come to Kentucky Native Cafe. Why is this so much fun?
We should really do this more often.
We need to do this all the time. We're just like having so much fun being tourists and ducking.
From getting hit in the face with plants as we walk by.
All right. The truth is I want to gatekeep what is up next and where we're going for dinner because those are like my spots that I go to all the time. But we need an afternoon coffee and the world needs to know about Leestown Coffee House.
Leestown Coffee House is our go-to coffee shop in town for several reasons. It's such a chill, comfortable atmosphere, and there are tons of delicious house-made syrups on the menu. The staff changes the menu regularly, and they're never afraid to try all kinds of unique flavors, from strawberry basil to sweet corn and black sesame. Plus, they're super intentional in the way they operate, from compostable cups to community events and carrying pastries from many different bakeries around town. The baristas are great, and most of them have been around for a while, so we always love coming to hang out and drink delicious iced coffee.
I got a rosemary vanilla latte and it is so good. Honestly, Leestown has some of the best flavors of coffee drinks in all of Lexington, for sure. And they always get them right, which is why it's one of our favorite spots to come, especially in the afternoon whenever you just need that pick-me-up and you want it to be kind of sweet and just something special. Leestown is definitely the place to come. Plus their song selection. It's always fun.
Bye. Thank you all. See ya.
Y'all, okay, it totally just rained. Like one of those summer rains that comes out of nowhere, and now it's just so humid.
Muggy.
It is so muggy. That's Kentucky summer for you.
True, every day right now. Just down the road from Leestown Coffee House is the Lexington Cemetery, a historic cemetery and arboretum that was founded just outside of downtown Lex in 1849. The grounds of the cemetery are quiet and peaceful, with tons of native plants and trees, making it the perfect place to go for a tranquil walk.
Sometimes cemeteries are some of the most beautiful places to come, and it definitely includes the Lexington Cemetery. It's pretty massive and so much like greenery, beautiful trees, lots of different places to explore. And in the spring they have cherry blossoms, which draw a pretty nice crowd.
One of the things about the Lexington Cemetery is that because it's such a historic area, it has all of these gigantic trees that you just don't find downtown other than this, because this land is protected. And so there are these towering oaks that are just absolutely massive and breathtaking. So it's a really nice spot, even though it's a cemetery, to go and get a coffee at Leestown and then just come for a walk here. I love to do that pretty much any time of year because it's beautiful in each season in its own kind of way.
Next up is another nearby spot for a nice walk.
You would never know that this place is here. Like, this really is probably one of the lesser known really great hidden gems in Lexington, because it's like in this industrial complex that probably not a lot of people come to, but it's actually really cool. McConnell Springs is a 26-acre park located less than 2 miles from the heart of downtown Lexington. Tucked behind industrial buildings, you would never know this nature enclave is back here, but it's the perfect spot for a midday walk or a short hike, with 2 miles of trails that immediately transport you deep into the woods to a naturally bubbling springs and the iconic blue hole where the sinkhole's depth creates a prismatic effect. The shade gives some reprieve in the summer sun, so we love heading out to McConnell Springs for a quick walk in nature.
I honestly just like that there are like actual hiking trails so close to downtown Lexington, but you immediately get into the woods, even though it's like an industrial park right on the other side of it.
The park is also home to this beautiful bur oak that's at least 250 years old. They put in some supports because it's gotten so big that it actually kind of makes it look like an art installation.
All right, Lexington is also home to something that is super weird and gained a bit of notoriety in recent years, so we're gonna take you along with us to go check it out. Just a casual weird strip mall.
If there's one thing you need to know about Kentuckians, is that we are proud to be from Kentucky. And no store says that more than Kentucky for Kentucky. Kentucky for Kentucky is home to more than just a few cheeky t-shirts and souvenirs, celebrating all things bluegrass, bourbon, wildcats, and, well, a taxidermied bear that died after ingesting more than a few illegal substances transported by a Lexington-based smuggler. Yep, it's the real-life cocaine bear, made famous in the 2023 movie by the same name. People from all over embark on a pilgrimage to this strip mall to see the bear in the flesh. It's weird, but how many cities can say they have this?
After that adventure, we decided to go downtown for a walk around before we were ready for dinner. Downtown is home to plenty of historic buildings, the beautiful Kentucky Theater, and lots of delicious restaurants. If your trip is based in the downtown area, trust me, there are plenty of food options to choose from. Honestly, too many to choose for just one day. Phil, how do you feel about this restaurant?
Listen, this is one of the best places in Lexington, hands down. All the food is delicious. Excited to take you along. What are you thinking?
The smoked pork pita sounds really good. Haven't tried this month's, but they're usually delicious.
All right, so what do you think about County Club?
Oh my gosh, I love it. It is definitely my favorite. It's so freaking good. Like all the time, everything I've ever gotten is absolutely delicious. The menu changes each month, and every month I feel like it can't get better, and it always is still just as delicious or better. I keep coming back because of how good it is. Ooh, I'm so excited.
These smell so good. That is so good. Oh man. This is transcendent. That's stupid good. Alright, I could go on and on about how good County Club is, but there's other places to go, and this time it's Lexington's Distillery District. It's a one-stop shop for delicious food, drinks, and entertainment. There's something here for everybody, but we came for the ice cream. Crank and Boom is a local shop specializing in unique flavors that always bring out the best of the season. Plus, what could be better than a cold treat on a hot summer day?
This is going to be like the pie in New River Gorge, so I don't think Phil is going to like it very much, but I love it.
Ooh! Oh.
It's so good.
Oh. What'd you get?
Key lime pie.
Peanut butter cup sundae? Cheers.
Well, that honestly wraps up what has truly been a perfect day exploring Lexington.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's been so much fun to just give ourselves permission to go and be tourists in our hometown and discover something new.
Yeah, and we think you should do it too. Find whatever feels like home to you and try to see it with fresh eyes so that you can pay attention to all of the details that you don't typically pay attention to when you're in a routine.
If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to follow along with our next adventure.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See? It's a square.
Okay, Miss Rachel. We do need some caffeine, so we're gonna go to one of the... What is happening?
I don't know.
We're gonna go over to one of the... We're gonna go get some coffee. Yeah. I don't know why that was my go-to.
It is the home of my arch nemesis. This is the first time I have ever been here that I have not seen a whole bunch of geese. Yeah, I'm scared of them because I'm scared they can rip out your ACL. How very much like my nemesis to not show up in the one time that I referenced them being here. But they would every other time I'm here, and they would pester me and honk at me.